Today I'm going to show you how to go from this to this and however long this video takes, so sit down, shut up, strap in, and let's learn some motherfucking After Effects. Alright, first thing you're going to want to do, make a new composition, dimensions, frame rate, set that to whatever the fuck you need it to. Okay, cool. Now you got that. Second step, just find an overlay, literally any overlay. There's just so many fucking overlays you can use. I'm just going to use this one because I like the fucking colors on it, it's pretty nice. I like it. So we're going to drag it down here, fucking pre-compose this. Just move all attributes into a new composition. Just click OK. That's cool. It's in here. Nice. Next thing you're going to want to do, you're going to make a fucking text layer. You're going to type out your text. Perfect. Hide that because we don't need that shit anymore. Alright, step 2, you're going to make a solid. Right click, hit solid, black solid. Just make sure it's the same size as your comp. That's nice. And you're going to need Element 3D for this part, so we're just going to go ahead, slap that on there. Fucking perfect. Here it is. All nice. I'm going to drop down custom layers, custom text and masks. Select your text layer so that the text actually pops up. Custom texture maps. Set it to your overlay because you want the text to actually match the colors of the overlay, else it's not going to look as nice. Head into scene setup. Click extrude. There it is. Fucking looks beautiful. I'm going to go click on environment, drop this down, select the custom layer. Now it kind of looks a little darker, and that's because it's blending with the scene. It's pretty cool. I'm going to go to presets, physical, choose whichever one you want. I like chrome just because it's nice and reflective. Now it looks all black in here, and that's cool, but when we come out here, see, it actually, it's fucking reflecting the overlay that we set it to, which is pretty nice. Now, if we want to make it a little bit more readable, what we can do is we can just blur out the fucking overlay with just box blur. Bring that in here. Just up the blur radius to like 5 or something. Yeah, looks a little bit more readable now. It's cool, nice, love it. So now that we got the text here, all you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to mess around with the element, make the text look all nice, and fucking... yeah, it looks like this when you're done with it. So, you know, now we got our text looking how we want it. We gotta animate this shit, make it actually come in and look nice. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just drop down the element tab, drop down animation engine, enable that. Make sure that the animation ends where we want it at 0%. Make sure this is directional. Have this mess around with the smoothness to make it to make the letters like come in separately if you want to. It's pretty nice if you do that. You, like, you know, just have the text just kind of like float in on itself. It's pretty nice. I like that. Yeah, make sure that you've got it set to 100 wherever you want the animation to start at, because the text won't be on the screen. And then, you know, just keyframe everything. If you feel like it, you can add some like twist, rotation to the text. If you just drop down group 1, particle look, multi-object, enable this shit. Then deform, enable that shit too. And twist. It's, you know, pretty easy. Think I've got bend? No, don't have bend, never mind. Anyway. So yeah, just enable twist, fuck around with the settings, random rotation maybe if you feel like it. You don't really need it, but sometimes it's kind of nice. Just make sure you've got constant movement going with the text through the entire thing, because like I said, you don't want flat shit in your edits, and if shit's not moving, shit looks flat. So now we got the animation, looks cool and looks nice. Here's the thing that most of you are probably here for, fucking camera movement. So I'm just gonna re-enable this layer. Camera's gonna pop back up into frame. Here's a tip for messing around with the camera. If you're gonna be messing around with it, click this thing right here, one view. Click 2 views horizontal. Now you've got 2 different camera views. What you can do is you can take this one, set it to front camera, take this one, set it to active camera. This one is gonna be what you'll see in the final product. This one is gonna help you move around with the camera. As you can see here, if we move around this, it moves around over here and shows us what it's going to look like. A bit of a better example would be over here. We can grab this box, drag it around wherever the fuck we want. So like if I wanted to put it back here, now it's back there, but you know, you just got to make sure that you don't have any of these black edges coming out. You got to make sure everything's in frame. So pretty much you just kind of drag your camera in, keyframe the position at the very beginning, like zoom it in to wherever you want it to be. It'll probably help if you like do this part before you animate the text. Like, just put the text in, animate the camera, just keyframe the position wherever you need it to be, get the movement you want. Like, let me just take off the animation here. We're just gonna delete literally all of these. Sick. So now the text is just here through the entire thing. It's pretty nice. Looks great. You just gotta start with a keyframe on the position. Make sure your camera is set up however you want it. So like 50 millimeter, always enable depth of field because it just makes shit look nice. You don't have to copy these exact settings. It's just really kind of whatever you feel like. This is just, I'm pretty sure this is just default shit anyway. I don't know. Either way, keyframe the position, start it wherever you want, move it to wherever you want it to end, RAM preview it so that you can see if it looks nice. Might want to drop your quality all the way down so that the RAM preview doesn't take actual fucking ages. Yeah, you just kind of got to play around with the position. RAM preview, make sure everything looks nice. Like this right here, that's smooth as fuck. And if you want, you can just drop it down, get a few more options, adjust the fucking aperture so that the background's a bit more blurry and the text is a lot more readable. But yeah, there's really not much more that I do with the camera. I'm nowhere close to a fucking expert on this. I just kind of know what I'm doing. So yeah, that's pretty much all you really need to do with the camera. The two views part is honestly the most helpful information I have ever learned about the camera tool. It just makes working with it so much easier because you can see right here where your camera is and what it's doing, and then this gives you like an idea of if your shit's still centered and if it looks nice. You've got kind of this like easy ease type graph thing that you could mess around with. You can just kind of bend it and it kind of changes the camera position. I'm not going to fuck around with anything too much just because I don't want to fuck up this project file. But yeah, so you get your camera movement, you come back out to your fucking work comp. Yeah, adjustment layer, RGB shit, keyframe the opacity of the first layer so that it just kind of fades into the next one. It looks seamless, it's really not. And then you've got the second animation. It's really just the exact same shit as in here, just with a different camera movement. You can see here, it's literally just the same thing. Camera positions keyframed. I had this one fade in over it so that, because I'm pretty sure there's like this weird spot where the camera's just not moving on this one. Yeah, so you can see right here, there's literally no camera movement happening until like this ends, and then you can kind of tell the camera's actually moving a little bit. The text comes in, floats around, does all its cool shit. It's kind of nice. Head back out to our work comp, throw this basic ass scroll transition over it, enable motion blur on it, and we're basically fucking done. Oh, right. Almost forgot. One last thing. Go back into the intro sequence and just slap some fucking shine on the element layer. And we are basically fucking done. So yeah, that's how you make an intro sequence in After Effects. I hope this fucking helped. It probably didn't. If you want more videos like this, comment down below what you want to see. Like and subscribe if you feel like it. Ring the bell if you really feel like it. It'd be much appreciated. My name's Phoenix. Thank you for watching.